Hello and welcome to the latest Listen with Steve. We're going back to the 60s. Well, we're not actually going back to the 60s. The band is most famous for the 60s probably, well definitely. It's The Searchers. But the album that I'm going to play is actually from 1989. It was recorded in 1988 and apparently released in 1989, from memory it was. Features 3 singles released in various countries, 2 re-recordings, the rest are new songs, but the re-recordings are good. Well, we'll come to that. Mike Pender, normally main lead singer, had left a couple of years before and just been replaced by Spencer James, who was with the group right up to the end. Drums were Billy Adamson, who was the group for years and years, Frank Allen of course, and John McNally. So I'm going to start playing it. Released on Coconut Records, and it's a great album. I only play great albums. It would be pointless in playing anything that's not a great album, isn't it? Put some bass in that. I'm sure the quality of the CDs are good. Let's see how we go. This was a single, first single in 1988, Forever in Love, brackets Near to Heaven. Now it's written by, sorry for the glasses, Karin Van Huren, or just pronouncing this wrong I'm sure, and Tony Hendrick. This is a good album starter. Truly sounds great, the Searchers and the harmonies and everything there. Tony Hendrick apparently wrote or co-wrote What Is Love for Hadaway. You remember that? And also for London Beat and things like that. And they produced 4 of the tracks, those 2. Okay, I hope the sound gets better on this CD. Let's skip a track. Oh, it's stuck now. This second track is called Love Lies Bleeding. Right, you know what I'm going to do, folks? Live rather than stop it. In fact, I'll stop recording for a minute and I'm going to give this a wipe and see if it helps. Right, kids, let's try again. Mental note, buy a new version of this album on CD. As I said, the next song is called Love Lies Bleeding. Let's see how the sound goes. It's too bad he won't be watching this. I scrapped it. This song is written by John McNally, Frank Allen and Spencer James. Always good to see. All the tracks are Spencer James apart from 2 which feature Frank Allen on these. This is mostly drum machines, so that sounds like good drumming to me. I'm fooled if it is a drum. A little bit of his time, 80s I think, which is alright. It's quite a heavy sound. sounding pop song, isn't it? I like it. It's a good album track. The next song is called Love. Let's put my glasses on. Lonely Weekend, which is written again by Tony Hendrick and Karen Van Haren. Now this sound, it's quite. Did anybody know the band Modern Talking? Very European, very the Bonnie Tyler type albums. It is quite. I never thought it sounded very European, but a lot of this album now does sound very European. It was recorded in Germany, so. I love this one. I'm doing it. Almost singing along, but nobody deserves that. Okay, now the next song has become very famous. If you're a Searchers fan, you know this. Not a single, but featured on one of many best of albums because it's always been included in the live set. It's Somebody Told Me, which is a real tearjerker about somebody dying and, well, vocals of Spencer. They really landed on their feet when they got him. And that he stayed. Try not to talk over it because it's brilliant. Check out this chorus. Power ballads. You know, there'd be wind machines going through Spencer's hair if he had any, you know. Because he did at the time. We had most of it, so I'm sorry, but it's a brilliant song. The next song is called Every Little Tear. Oh, by the way, this is a co-written. Well, it's written by Randy Thomas and Bob Carlyle. And Bob Carlyle obviously heads for the heartstrings because he co-wrote a song called Butterfly Kisses, which many people may know, also done by Cliff Richard. And that's a killer song. I mean, no grown man will not cry at that song. Anyway, or that song probably. This is called Every Little Tear. I love this one. I love that one. This is written again by Spencer, Frank and John. Very modern backing. Good. Why do you want to sound like you did then? Bring it forward but still sound like you did. Brilliant pop song, isn't it? It's a good pop song. love it. Right, now you probably know this one. Not sounding like this. Did you tell what it is? Yeah. I shouldn't make those jokes anymore as Rolf Harrison. And if you don't know this one, you don't know the Searchers. And if you're new to them, hey, this is first single. Written by Doc Pomus, who was an American blues singer and songwriter, and best known as the co-writer of many rock and roll hits, and was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a non-performer in 1991. Also written by Mort Schumann, American singer, pianist and songwriter. He wrote Viva Las Vegas. Get that? Who knew that? That the bloke who wrote this wrote Viva Las Vegas. Now, if you got the vinyl, you turn it over here. I should have done it off the vinyl. This was the second single, and in 1989, No Other Love. Written again by Tony Hendrick and Karen Van Horen. Oh, Every Little Tear, by the way, featured Frank. I didn't really mention that. Sorry, Frank. Only focus. Great song, because should have been a hit. I don't think it was a hit anywhere. I've got to buy a new copy of this CD the instant that this is finished. I'm going to have to track one down. This is called Despoising Love. This is good, isn't it? Nice Searchers guitar sound there. It's written by John Franken and Spencer again. These are great pop songs. Nothing to be saying of good, strong, solid pop songs on this album. This is Fooled Myself Once Again. Quite sultry. Written again by John Franken Spencer. backing, the keyboard backing, dun, 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 dun. You wouldn't expect to hear that originally on Search the Dream. Yeah, it doesn't sound out of place. Brilliant. Next song, one of my favourites, this time again with Frank, I'll say at the beginning, with Frank on lead singing. Just another great pop song, really good pop song. I'm tapping my foot, I'm tapping my head, it's got to be good. I must be crazy, telling myself I don't care. Maybe I'm lying, don't you know? I never ever wanted to lose you. Great chorus. I never ever wanted to lose you. Maybe I do. Oh, that's good about it. Maybe I do. I thought they do, don't they? There's backing vocals in the chorus. It's a Shooby-Doo song. We've turned into the Rubettes. Brilliant song. Brilliant song. Anyway, the next song is called Push Push. That last song was again, do I say, written by John Frank and Spencer, but with someone called Tony Hendrick. Hello Tony Hendrick, and welcome to the album. It's a funky little number. This is written by John Frank and Spencer. It doesn't jump all over the place.
Every day I've got to wake up to the world. And my love for you just grows stronger. And my thoughts are free, they just come. There's a wall between us.
I can imagine Boy George singing this. Sort of a later Culture Club kind of thing.
We can push it down.
It sounds a bit like Boy George, maybe that's why. If you said Boy George wrote this, I'd believe it, but he didn't. Not one of my favourites, but it's good. It's there. Now the next one you will know as well. The last track. Listen to the great introduction on this. Shut up. Been to one of their gigs, you'll recognise that bit. Brand new version of Needles and Pins, 89, 88 or whatever. Brilliant version. Is it better than the original? Hush right now. Against re-recordings, but I have to say that these two on here are pretty spot on and yeah, worthy of being on the album, especially this. Play the original surely and see if it's better than. I think it's better than the original, but I'll have Searchers fans throwing things on the screen. So that's just the end of it. Okay, and that to me, again, which will upset a lot of people probably, is the best Searchers album. My other favourite would be Sounds Like the Searchers, partly because it does sound like the Searchers. Really, all the songs sound so Searchers-ish. But that, for me, but that's my era, is the best Searchers album. And I'm off to order a new copy that doesn't stick, and go every now and then. And it's Hungry Hearts. Check it out and listen to it in full. See you again soon.